Schedule comes out in 9 days.
Yeah. Yep.
How much of
Best
the last year at
opener.
Highmark? How much of that matters to you? The last year at Highmark.
It does. It does. I mean, it hasn't hit right now, and I don't know how emotional or unemotional I expect to be when it's, the last game in the stadium, the last regular season game specifically, because, we won't know if it's the final playoff game. We could know it's the final playoff game, I guess, in some instances. I don't know, it's for me how many we're getting more and more amazing moments now. But so it's not as nostalgic, I guess, because they all kind of feel top of mind. All the greatest moments that I can think of experiencing in that stadium. Because for me, I mean, I'm growing up during the drought. So, how nostalgic can you get about what? Leotis McKelvin kick return touchdowns and, games where they won 13-10 to go to 5-6. But for someone that lived through the 90s, I bet it'll be and even back to the 70s with OJ, I'm sure this will be a very emotional send-off.
Part of what you're getting at there also might be, nostalgia is a thing that a team leans into when there's not something better to pay attention to.
Right.
And
which is why the Sabres are basking in it for the last couple of years.
Right. Whereas, if the Bills are throwing nostalgia out there this year for the final year of the stadium, that's all well and good and welcome, but the present day is about as good as it gets.
Right.
I'm watching the present day Bills and thinking, yeah, the old times. We had a lot of fun here. Are they going to beat the Eagles? Because they're home against the Eagles this year.
Right.
And they're home against the Bengals this year, and the Ravens and the Chiefs.
Right, the final the final regular season game at the stadium. What if it's for the 1 seed? What would it be more about? It might be more about the send-off of the stadium, but we'll go into that week thinking this is the game for the 1 seed. You win and you clinch it. You finally get it over Kansas City. And it's also the final game at the stadium.